Normally, ice hockey leagues start in the fall, as the weather gets colder and the sweaters the players put on every night become necessary. Normally, hockey is an American and Northern European sport, unbeknown to Asia and the Middle East. Normally, hockey players use their summers to train for the upcoming professional season. But this is Israel, and Israel is anything but normal. It's May 31st, 2022, the first day of סיוון, 𝗕 We're minutes away from kicking off one of the most exciting summer hockey leagues in the world. The weather's getting warmer, and unlike the Canadian ponds, lakes, and rivers in October, the Mediterranean Sea is only getting warmer. The players are from all over the world, including right here in Israel. They're here not just because they love this sport, but because they love this country. This league is special. The players you're about to watch chose to spend their summer growing hockey in the desert. It's the same attitude this country's founding fathers had over 70 years ago. They left the four corners of the world to a land that had nothing, and they made the desert bloom and built a thriving society. Speak to one of the league's commissioners, and they'll tell you how much they believe in this vision. Last year was an incredible success, with ＨC Tel Aviv taking home the championship on a sheet of ice that was barely suitable for 4-on-4. Now we're in 𝗏 Arena, a brand new Olympic-sized facility in the heart of Israel. Hockey is on the upswing here, driven both by American immigrants and Israelis who stumbled upon this crazy game. So these next 4 or so weeks, let's cheer these hockey trailblazers on. They're here to put on an unbelievable show, and I have every bit of confidence they'll deliver. Welcome to the Israel Elite Hockey League.
Tonight's IEHL broadcast is brought to you by Honky FPV Drone Video, 𝗨𝗏𝗍's Skate Sharpening, Hockey Central Shop in Krefeld, Germany, Transport Region, Canada's finest moving company for over 20 years, and 𝗨𝗏𝗃 Photography Store in Tel Aviv.
Good morning and welcome to One Ice Arena for today's game between HC Netanya and the Bat Yam Dolphins. 2 of 3 undefeated teams in the IEHL set to face off this Friday morning ahead of Shabbat and the holiday of Shavuot. HC Netanya coming off a 10-3 win on opening night against the Jerusalem Capitals, and Bat Yam, their first win of the season in their first game as well. A 4-3 victory against the Haifa Mariners back on Wednesday night. 2 teams with terrific offense. We saw that on display from HC Netanya. The Levin brothers putting on a show. Both David and Mike Levin had multiple points in their 10-3 victory over Jerusalem. And on the Bat Yam side, Nikita Lukin did not play much. We'll watch his ice time during this game, but he was all over the score sheet as well in their victory against Haifa. In goal for HC Netanya today, it's going to be Daniel Eliasayev. He made the start on opening night before getting replaced by Ido Steinberg in the third period after his team was already up 8-3, getting a little bit of rest. Ido Steinberg not on the bench today, so it's going to be Eliasayev for all 45 minutes of this hockey game. And for Bat Yam, it's going to be number 31, 𝗫𝗫 𝗫𝗀, back in net after allowing 3 goals in a 4-3 victory on Wednesday. Despite allowing those 3 goals, he looked absolutely magnificent, and is definitely one of the best goaltenders in the IEHL this season. We're minutes away from puck drop. We're about to get things going. Teams heading to center ice. We're in for a good one today. One team is going to walk away from this match with their first loss of the season. Captains will line up for this face-off. For Netanya, it's number 17, Ilya Spector. He had 2 beautiful goals back on opening night, a spinorama shorthanded goal, and then another one on the breakaway. And for Bat Yam, it's Cameron Angus, who had a goal himself back on Wednesday night. So the captains getting involved offensively, helping their team to their first wins of the season. Just about set to get things going here from One Ice Arena outside Netanya. And here we go. Bat Yam, the first possession of the morning. It's only 11:15 here in Israel, 4:15 in the United States, so we thank you for getting up early and joining us for some good hockey. The outlet pass collected by David Levin. He sends it ahead for Spector. Spector centering out in front for David Levin. It got picked off. That lets Bat Yam come the other way. David Levin fans on a pass, but picks it right back up. In over the line. Dips to the right side. Cuts in front for Spector. Threw one on goal, but it was blocked away from 𝗫𝗫. He didn't get all of that puck. Turnover behind the net, nearly collected by Spector, along with David Levin. 𝗫𝗫 on his backhand, able to clear it out of the zone. Yuval Turner will hustle back for this one, but he can't clear the zone. Daniel 𝗪𝗠𝗀 stops up on a dime, throws one to the goal, and it goes behind it. Daniel 𝗪𝗠𝗀 had a major penalty in their game against Netanya. Excuse me, that Haifa. Now there's a shot from Turner that's patted aside by 𝗫𝗀𝗄. Trying to go back to the point. Instead, it's Bat Yam moving it up ahead. 𝗪𝗠𝗀 trying to send it across for Tilson. 𝗬𝗏 with a good back check to pick that one off. Near 𝗬𝗏, the outlet pass to Viktor Vorobyov. Curls it this way for 𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏 mishandled the pass, so he has to go back into his own zone where 𝗪𝗏 will handle it. Sending one ahead for 𝗬𝗏. And we're going to have what looks to be our first penalty of the game. We're going to have a hooking call. This might be against Nikita Lukin. No, excuse me, that's going to be number 3, 𝗫𝗏. 26-year-old from Russia, veteran of 3 seasons in the MHL. That's the second best league over in Russia. First power play of the game going into Netanya. Spector walks the line. Hands off for Levin, a shot, big save by 𝗫𝗀𝗄, his first real test of the night. And now Lukin looking to start something shorthanded. Lukin on his backhand, gets it over. Pass was ahead of him. Here's Spector. Drop pass, and now fed ahead for Turner. Turner into the zone. Heads down to the corner, trying to feed it behind the net.
Gets it back, sends it all the way across, looking for 𝗏𝗛𝗺. It was picked off in front by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Now it comes back to the point. 𝗬𝗏𝗺, far side 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Down throw, back in front to 𝗏𝗏𝗺, and he shot it wide, but the net comes off, and that'll bring us to a face-off. Terrific puck movement on that power play by Netanya. Ringgler now stepping in for the face-off, second wave of the power play. About to get going for Netanya. Ewing brothers sitting on the bench. As 𝗵𝗏𝗺 controls off the draw, 𝗏𝗏 trying to get it ahead. He walks in short-handed. 𝗏𝗏 gets it over to 𝗏𝗏𝗺. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 on his backhand, big save by 𝗬𝗏𝗺. Rebound is sent to the corner by Ringgler. Now a big hit thrown in the corner by 𝗪𝗁𝗂, but still it's Netanya coming away with possession. 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗆 will backtrack under pressure from Angus. 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗆 turn the puck over, or chips it ahead to Angus. He shoots one right into the breadbasket of 𝗬𝗏𝗺. Zone exits are crucial on a power play. Penalty kill taking advantage. Angus, captain of the 𝗵𝗵𝗺 Dolphins, getting a good chance, shorthanded on Daniel 𝗬𝗏𝗺. Netanya wins a defensive zone face-off with 20 seconds remaining on the power play. 𝗵𝗏𝗺 back out there for Netanya. David 𝗵𝗏𝗺 picked off nicely by 𝗕𝗂𝗃. 𝗵𝗏𝗺 trying to take it away. He'll chase his man into the corner. He's back to the point. Over the blue line, so 𝗬𝗏𝗺 has to regroup in the neutral zone. 𝗬𝗏𝗺 to 𝗏𝗛𝗺. 𝗃𝗵𝗆 coming out of the bench. 𝗏𝗛𝗺 with a shot patted aside by 𝗃𝗵𝗆. Jake Nowry has some time and space to look up 𝗪𝗍 finds 𝗃𝗵𝗆. 𝗃𝗵𝗆 pushing it around 𝗬𝗏𝗺. 𝗃𝗵𝗆 trying to go into the corner. Now it's turned over and a lead pass for 𝗏𝗛𝗺. 𝗏𝗛𝗺 down the right wing, drop pass for David 𝗵𝗏𝗺. 𝗵𝗏𝗆 cuts the middle, shoots one wide to the right post. 𝗃𝗵𝗆 backhand around to 𝗏𝗛𝗺. Nowry falls. 𝗏𝗛𝗺 almost got the advantage with that puck. It comes instead to 𝗪 for Netanya. He's trying to push it down low. Some help from Aronovich. 𝗏𝗛𝗺, nice toss pass back to the point of shot. And it was fanned on by number 11, Nick Orgerstein. The puck ends up out of play and we'll have a face-off. There you're going to see again the good lead pass from 𝗏𝗛𝗺. Great rush. 𝗵𝗏𝗆 saw lane slot. Got a great shot away. Just missed the far post. Looks like we're going to have another penalty against 𝗵𝗵𝗺. It's going to be Jacob 𝗪𝗏𝗺 heading to the box for 2 minutes. So 𝗪𝗁𝗍 and Netanya right back to the power play. The Finns were out on that last shift, so it's the second unit starting. Ringgler, Aronovich invites the forwards, 𝗪, and number 3 near 𝗂𝗂𝗆 the defense. A shot right off the faceoff went wide. Aronovich back to 𝗪, fakes the drive, cuts it to the circle, sends it all the way across, and 𝗵𝗍𝗆 didn't see it coming. 𝗵𝗍𝗆 plays keep away from 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Back to the point for 𝗂𝗂𝗆. He walks the line, sends this way to 𝗵𝗍𝗆. 𝗵𝗍𝗆 through a screen, and a save made by 𝗃𝗵𝗆. Aronovich threw one out in front, looking for 𝗪 cutting in. Now a feed in front for Ringgler, and a good stick lift down low. I believe that was by 𝗏𝗏𝗏. That'll send the puck all the way down. Both teams making changes. There's David 𝗵𝗏𝗺 out there for 𝗪𝗁𝗍 Netanya. Trying to fake away from Angus. Moves well to the outside. 𝗵𝗏𝗆 cuts in, drops it off, a shot save made by 𝗃𝗵𝗆, and the rebound for 𝗏𝗛𝗺, he couldn't handle it. 𝗃𝗵𝗆 wheels one on goal. It ends up behind the net. Jake Nowry attempts to clear, but it comes back to the point for 𝗬𝗏𝗆. Lukin, though, takes it away. Nikita Lukin walking in on goal. Back check by 𝗬𝗏𝗆. He shoots. He scores! A shorthanded goal for Nikita Lukin. It's his first. strikes first. It's 1-0. Just a great burst of speed from 𝗕𝗂𝗧. He does a great job of protecting from 𝗬𝗏𝗏. Here we go, 5-hole on Daniel 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗏. And it's 𝗵𝗏𝗆 striking first. .56 seconds remain on the 𝗃𝗵𝗆 penalty. First unit out there for Netanya. 𝗵𝗶𝗆𝗆 walks in. Drop pass for Levin. Nice move around. He shoots and a glove save by 𝗕𝗁. 𝗕𝗁 is absolutely the X factor tonight with the offensive talent that HC Netanya puts out on the ice every single minute of this game. That's a beautiful windmill glove save by the Israeli goaltender. Netanya controlling off the draw once again. Picked off by 𝗃𝗁, and he tries to spring himself on a breakaway. No luck. He called back on an offside. Puck was sitting right on the blue line. Referee felt it was over the line, so we'll do that all. We'll have another face-off. 38 seconds to go on the power play. Controlled by Netanya. 𝗬𝗏𝗏. Right wing for Milner, and then 𝗵𝗏𝗆𝗆. Drop pass to Milner, all the way over. Levin let it go through his skates. Turner will send it down low to the corner. 𝗵𝗏𝗆𝗆. Up top to 𝗬𝗏𝗏, who drags, sends it over to Levin. Levin back to 𝗬𝗏𝗏. Now over to Levin, a drive. Save made by 𝗕𝗁. The rebound comes loose. 𝗵𝗏𝗆 trying to get the clear. Rome with Marziko calling for it, turned it over. 𝗬𝗏𝗏 cuts in the middle, he shoots one wide. The time is still buzzing. Levin, now out in front, Milner shot it off the post. 𝗕𝗁 might have gotten a piece of that one, but the puck stays out of the net still. 𝗵𝗏𝗆 trying to transition their way out of the zone. But Netanya, good keep early all the way across the shot. Missed wide, and the net comes off. The time cannot buy a goal early in this first period. The brilliance of 𝗕𝗁, but Netanya also having some trouble hitting the net. That one goes high. 𝗕𝗁 pushing on that right post a little bit too hard, forces it off. Face-off will be now to his right. Controlled by Rigler. Mike Levin sends it to the corner. Aronovich, backhand pass. No one there to collect it though, so 𝗵𝗏𝗆 will move it ahead the other way. Seeing a lot more ice time early in this game for 𝗕𝗂𝗧. Now at center ice, picked up by Netanya, they move in. It's 𝗂𝗏𝗆 up to the bench, trying to send one across to Mike Levin. It got picked off. 𝗵𝗏𝗆 moving it quickly the other way. Mike Levin, great back check, frees the puck for Aronovich. Aronovich, a quick turn around 𝗃𝗁, and he'll look to break out for HC Netanya. Aronovich takes one more turn into his own end. Trying to hit 𝗏 cutting across the ice. Instead, it's Mike Levin banking one off the near wall. He'll dump it in, his team makes some changes. The other way now to 𝗕𝗂𝗧, a shot blocker to head. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗏 didn't see it, it comes back to him, and he makes another save. And ahead for David Levin. Levin trying to go around the legs of 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏. A good defensive play by number 10, Michael 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏. Rings this one around the boards, collected by Jake Gnowry at his own blue line. Backhands one ahead for Lukin. Gets onside, gets it over to Angus. Angus, a shot over the net. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗏 sends one ahead and out on the stick of David Levin. Levin sends the ice hard by Gnowry. No call. Levin follows that up. He's going to go at Jacob Gnowry. Levin did not like that hit from behind. The referees did not get their hand up. So it doesn't look like there's going to be a penalty on the initial hit by Gnowry. You could easily call a boarding there. David was awfully close to the boards, had his back turned to the play. The referee, and it looks like both Levin and Gnowry are going to escape without any penalties. Now the referee actually saying probably for roughing. Perhaps the justification being the hit from 𝗫𝗏 not hard enough to force the boarding, but it was awfully close to the boards. So after all that scuffle, it's only going to be David Levin sitting in the box for 𝗬𝗏 Netanya. And 𝗵𝗺𝗃 will go to their first power play of the morning, up 1-0. 7:06 to play in this first period. Glad you're joining us from One Ice Arena. Netanya, the first clear of the power play. On goal, so it has to be handled by 𝗫𝗏. Alone couldn't handle it, so it's picked up by 𝗏. Shooting one off the leg of 𝗫𝗏. One of the zone. His team short-handed. Putting on a good forecheck. Now stealing the puck. 𝗏 shot into the glove of 𝗫𝗏, and an extra windmill to boot. 𝗫𝗏 playing with a ton of confidence, getting out at the top of his crease to make another brilliant glove save. Protect his team's 1-0 lead. Offensive zone face-off coming for Netanya, shot by Milner. Short-handed, he banned on it. 𝗪 to 𝗂𝗂𝗍. Back to 𝗪. On his backhand, looks to hit 𝗬𝗏 with a pass. Finds the blue line. Going to get it ahead. 𝗏𝗏 with a good hit. Free the puck. Signal on the clear. On for 𝗬𝗏. Good play by 𝗬𝗏 out of his crease. Moving away. 𝗏𝗏 up ahead, and now looking for Goodman, making his IEHL season debut. Not playing the team's first game, as Netanya will get another clear with 48 seconds to go on the power play. 𝗏𝗏 off the head of Aronovich, comes back into 𝗵𝗃𝗃 territory, and it's 𝗂𝗏 moving it ahead. 𝗂𝗏 to the outside, trying to get around number 4. I don't have a name for that player. It looks like a new addition for Netanya we were not made aware of. I believe that it's actually 𝗵𝗏. As Netanya walks in offside. 𝗃𝗁 confused, but both his skates clearly over the blue line. 21 seconds to go on the David Levin penalty. Playing all situations. For 𝗵𝗃𝗃 losing that face-off as Netanya gets one more clear as we approach the final seconds of this power play. One last rush for 𝗵𝗃𝗃. Lukin through center ice. A shot off the glove of 𝗪𝗏. 𝗂𝗏 back to the point for 𝗫𝗏. 𝗫𝗏 going to go back for 𝗂𝗏. Puck finds him in the corner. Up top for Lukin. Lukin with circle shot. Pad save. Puck's in front and they score! At the dying seconds of the power play, it expired already. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 adding to their lead. It's 2-0. Rebound control from Daniel 𝗪𝗏. The puck hit off his right pad and just stayed in the crease. Normally, if you're a goaltender, you want to put that one in the corner, the danger zone. But to the danger zone, that puck went, and 𝗵𝗃𝗃 able to capitalize.
Goal for Batyan Dolphins by
𝗬𝗏
number
Netanya
0,
finding themselves in a place they haven't found
𝗫𝗏.
themselves all season. Down 2-0. Spot the send in. Now lead pass ahead to 𝗫𝗏𝗏. Pass ahead to Milner over the blue line. Lead Milner. Centering feet out in front for Levin. Couldn't control it. That's 𝗬𝗏. Now back to the point. Bobbled to the blue line by Litvak. He'll have to dump it in on a delayed offside. Milner picks up speed through the neutral zone. Met by 4 Dolphins, but he shoots one anyway wide of the net. 𝗫𝗏𝗏 trying to center one out in front. Comes out to 𝗵𝗃𝗃 in the right circle. Trying to turn away. Netanya wants a penalty, and they're going to get it. Barziko is going to go off for holding 𝗬𝗏, and 𝗬𝗏 Netanya will head right back to the power play. Netanya will start this power play with their second forward unit. But David Levin sitting there on the right point. He gets up his puck. Hands off to Spektor. Gets it over to Levin, shooting far side, and it missed the post. Been frustrated with this up, takes a quick look at his stick. Good hard shot, just wide of the post. Here's Spektor. Spektor, nice move to the outside. Shoots one and a save by 𝗵𝗂𝗃. Picks it up behind the net, sends it to 𝗂𝗏𝗏, but he can't clear. Turner. Pass intended for Litterman. Just gets behind him. David Levin gets on his horse, moves through center, drags to the middle, sends it over, but they score! 𝗵𝗏𝗺 𝗵𝗺 lead in half. Play, it's 2-1. A beautiful drag move by David Levin, and he's able to spin that one in his backhand to 𝗵𝗏𝗺. A brilliant pass by the 𝗃𝗏𝗆 veteran. Netanya with their first goal of the morning.
Goal for 𝗧𝗲 Netanya.
It's a one-goal game.
Number 16, David Levin. Goal by
Over in the
number
neutral
19,
zone.
𝗵𝗏𝗺.
𝗵𝗏𝗺 cuts back away from 𝗪ζiko. And all the way across for 𝗵𝗏𝗺. Good spin into the offensive zone. 𝗵𝗏𝗺 sending one out in front. No one there for Netanya to pick it up. Now feed back in front from Milner, and that puck was away from him. Now 𝗪ζiko the other way for 𝗵𝗏𝗺. Stops up quickly. Hands off for 𝗃𝗁. 𝗃𝗁. Oh, what a hit by 𝗪𝗁. Had his back turned to the play and didn't see him coming. Now it's Milner the other way. Milner cuts in the middle. He shoots. He scores! This game is tied. Aviv Milner. 𝗃𝗁 Netanya pulling out the toe drags earlier this morning. You saw one from David Levin on that last goal, and an equally beautiful one by Aviv Milner, able to change the angle of that shot. Going off his angle. He gets beat twice in quick succession. We got a brand new hockey game with 3:02 to play in the first
Goal
period.
for 𝗧𝗲 Netanya. Assist by number 2, 𝗵𝗏𝗺. Goal by number 10,
Out to the near
Aviv
half wall.
Milner.
He's back into the neutral zone where 𝗵𝗃𝗃 will hand off to Lukin. Lukin, this way to 𝗂𝗏𝗏. Sidestep to hit from Aronovich, but now a turnover. Gonna get it to the net. Netanya able to clear their zone, but 𝗵𝗏𝗺 putting on some pressure. Milner lets Lukin walk around him, but they'll send this puck all the way down and it'll become an icing. That's the offensive ability of 𝗃𝗁 Netanya. They find themselves down 2-0 early in the first period, but their star players coming to life towards the end of it, and it's a 2-2 hockey game. Face-off controlled by Saunders. He gets a shot away, and a save by 𝗬𝗏𝗍. Face-off controlled once again by 𝗵𝗏𝗺. A shot by 𝗵𝗃𝗃, and another save from 𝗬𝗏𝗍. 𝗵𝗏𝗺 probably trying to force another rebound. Blow off the pads. 𝗬𝗏𝗍. Go right back to that same face-off play. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 this one fires one wide. Arthur Litterman has David Levin breaking into the offensive zone. Finds that puck in the red line and he'll deflect one in to avoid an icing. Firstborn Lawson in his skates, and now it's David Levin leading a 3-on-2. Ilya Spektor, track, shoots, glove save, 𝗵𝗂𝗃. Confidence has not gone away with 𝗃𝗏𝗃 after allowing 2 quick goals. You see that little flash of the glove after he makes that save. 2 good goals that beat him. He's been on his game tonight. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏. hit 𝗺𝗏𝗏. They'll send this one all the way down. If 𝗧𝗲𝗺 can catch up to it, it's going to be an icing. 1:48 to play in the first period. 𝗬𝗏𝗺 steps into the face-off circle. 𝗵𝗏𝗆 right behind looking for a face-off play. But 𝗵𝗏𝗆 controls the face-off and he'll send it out into the neutral zone. Seeing a lot more of 𝗵𝗂𝗽𝗃𝗍. Much closer game. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 walking into the zone. Gets around his man but couldn't pick it up on the other side. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 controlling again. Feed ahead for 𝗬𝗏𝗆. 𝗬𝗏𝗆 a shot from a tough angle. Wet behind the net. 𝗨𝗏𝗆 will have to skate back for this one as it rings around the boards and ends up in his own end. 𝗨𝗏𝗆 the breakout pass for 𝗺𝗏𝗏. Hit hard by 𝗏𝗏𝗃. He picks up the puck. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 sends it all the way around the boards. A little slower than he probably liked, but 𝗵𝗏𝗆 able to come in and pick it up. 𝗵𝗏𝗆 70 feet in front for Milner, and a great save by 𝗃𝗁. That's a great read. Watching that puck come all the way around his net. A brilliant push out to the top of his crease. And most importantly, down. Face-off control by Netanya. Comes over to 𝗂𝗂𝗏. The goal tipped on and a save by 𝗃𝗁. That was 𝗵𝗏𝗆 coming to the net. Great vision by near 𝗂𝗂𝗏 to see him coming. And another terrific stop from 𝗃𝗁. Definitely the reason why this game is still 2-2. We'll get one more cover. Face-off controlled again by 𝗃𝗃 Netanya. Milner sends it over to 𝗵𝗏𝗆. Now 𝗏𝗏𝗃 looking to go in front for Milner, and it was picked off by 𝗂𝗶𝘆, and he gets the wheels going. 𝗂𝗶𝘆 a shot high over the glove. Good stick lift by 𝗵𝗏𝗆 to prevent 𝗪𝗏 from keeping that puck in. Now it's 𝗂𝗂𝗏 for Netanya, turning away from the forecheck. Pass ahead. Gitterman finds that one. 𝗬𝗏𝗆 deflects it, so no icing. Puck was moving too slow anyway, so it's 𝗂𝗶𝘆 starting from behind his own goal, looking in for 𝗂𝗂𝗃 with the pass. He was batted down though by 𝗵𝗏𝗆. So 𝗵𝗏𝗆 has to regroup in the neutral zone. That'll do it for the first period of play. An entertaining one at that. We'll take a quick break with 𝗃𝗃 Netanya and 𝗵𝗏𝗆 tied it to a piece.
Tonight's IEHL broadcast is brought to you by 𝗺𝗵𝗵 FPV drone video, 𝗵𝗏𝗆's skate sharpening, Hockey Central Shop in Krefeld, Germany, Transport Regent, Canada's finest moving company for over 20 years, and 𝗨𝗏𝗃 photography store in Tel Aviv.
Welcome back to One Ice Arena outside Netanya, where 𝗃𝗃 Netanya and 𝗵𝗏𝗆 tied it to a piece.
Everybody, please don't forget to go down by the elevators and buy your 𝗬𝗶𝘀𝗆
The X
for a
factor
chance
in
to
this
win a
game has
prize.
certainly been the goaltender for 𝗵𝗏𝗆 near 𝗃𝗁, making a flurry of terrific saves in that first period, even though he allowed 2 goals. 𝗃𝗁 the reason these two teams are tied, despite the electric offense 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗍 Netanya. 𝗵𝗲𝗃𝗀𝗍 controls off the face-off. It comes all the way down to 𝗕𝗁. Now Jake Gnarry will start a breakout. Right on the money for 𝗪𝘀𝗀. 𝗪𝘂𝗀 gets around lip-lock. He shoots. Oh, what a pad save by 𝗬𝗪. The net comes off. An unbelievable burst of speed by Daniel 𝗪𝘂𝗀 getting around the defender. Getting a good shot on Daniel 𝗬𝗪. Kicks it out with the right pad. Bit of a delay by the Israeli-Ukrainian goaltender Daniel 𝗬𝗪. Now we're set to drop the puck. Rome goes into the goal. Angus a backhand kicked aside by 𝗬𝗪. Rome back to the point for Gnarry. Persuaded Rome. Turned it over. Now a lead pass. Elias Spector in behind the defense. He's stopped by 𝗕𝗁. Add that one to the list of brilliant saves today for 𝗕𝗁. Now Jake Gnarry leading a 3-on-2. He sends one in front for Rome. Rome comes out from behind the net. He shot one that's blocked away. That was Daniel 𝗪𝘂𝗀. Now it's Rome heading to the corner with 𝗂𝗂𝗍. 𝗪𝘂𝗀 picks it up behind the goal. Sidesteps a hit from David Levin, who will pick it up behind his own goal. Now sends Artur Lederman ahead for Netanya. He bats that one ahead. His team will head for a change. Now David Levin off a turnover. Levin goes between his legs. Now in front. I think he hit the post with that one. The drop pass for Levin. All the way over, a shot by Milner, and he whiffed on it. Now 𝗕𝗁 taken down. And I think they're going to bar for a penalty for goaltender interference. There you see the brilliant stop. Who was able to draw a penalty there, sitting a little bit out of his crease. 𝗂𝗏 ran into him. That's clear penalty. So 𝗵𝗏𝗀 will head back to the power play. 𝗵𝗏𝗀 sending 5 skaters out there. It's 𝗪𝗏 who is going to have to skate back to the bench. The ex-KHLer Nikita Lukin stepping in for this faceoff, and he wins it to Kovles. Now overshot by Tilson. A floater is gloved and held by Daniel 𝗬𝗪.
2 minutes, interference.
Tie up the faceoff. Thrown to the corner by Sigalov. 𝗂𝗏 pinching in for this one. Taken by Aronovich, and he'll get the clear. Stopped on the red line by 𝗕𝗁. Now Kovles comes back to pick this one up. Nearly intercepted by Aronovich. Comes over to Lukin, and then Kovles. Kovles drifts to the goal line. Then Lukin. Back to the point for Tilson. This way for Lukin. Was a bit out of his reach. Big hit by Kovles behind the net. Lukin finds Gnarry off the bench. Centering one out in front for Kovles. Now it comes to Lukin all the way over. Oh, what a pad save. Rebound out in front. Another save by Daniel 𝗬𝗪. Netanya gets the clear. First stop was with the left pad. The follow-up was with the blocker. This game remains tied. Now 𝗪𝘂𝗀 trying to pick this one up. 𝗪𝘂𝗀 shot. Another save by 𝗬𝗪. Didn't see the rebound. Netanya gets the clear. 𝗕𝗁 looking to start things quickly. Finds Gnarry. Intended for Rome. Good play by Spector to pick it off. 𝗵𝗏𝗀 bringing it back in. 𝗪𝘂𝗀. Shot. Kick save by 𝗬𝗪, and the rebound goes through the crease. Milner gets around a check. He'll get the wheel going. Aviv Milner cuts the inside. Good play by Rome to pick it off. 27 seconds left on the power play. A turnover though. 𝗪𝗏𝗀 shot blocked away by Nikitschuk. Comes to Milner. He'll regroup in the neutral zone. Yuval Turner. Spector. 𝗪𝗏𝗀. And then Milner back to 𝗬𝗏 in stride. 𝗬𝗏 cuts to the outside. Sends one out in front looking for Milner. Couldn't reach that pass. Now in the corner. 𝗬𝗏 trying to come out in front. Good play by 𝗏𝗏 to break it up. Angus gets it away from 𝗏 out of the box. Angus a shot and a glove save by 𝗬𝗏, and he'll hold on to that one. Couple of brilliant saves by Daniel 𝗬𝗏 on the penalty kill, able to keep this game tied at 2 apiece with 11:25 to go in the second period. Just joining us, my name is 𝗵𝗏𝗺 with you for the IEHL season. Today is the 3rd game day. It should be an incredible month of June. Remember to like and subscribe to this video on the YouTube channel for all the IEHL games this season. 𝗏𝗏 sends it down low. 𝗪𝗏𝗏 looking to chase 𝗨𝗏𝗃𝗏 after that puck. But it comes out into the neutral zone. Close render. Hands it off to 𝗏𝗏 under pressure from Goodman. 𝗏𝗏. Backhand pass to Levin. Oh, he almost was hit by 𝗨𝗏𝗃𝗏. It's a dangerous pass through the middle of the ice. Defender needs to be careful not to put his forwards in a dangerous position. Now it's a 𝗵𝗃𝗏𝗏. Gets it back over the blue line. That's going to be called back in an offside. 𝗪𝗏𝗏 had to regroup that puck in the neutral zone instead. He brought it in. And he's the offside called by the referee. Face-off controlled by 𝗵𝗏𝗏. It's collected by 𝗵𝗂𝗃 back in his own end. Off to the forward corner. Oh, and he hits his man hard. Milner, a reverse hit by 𝗃𝗏𝗏 coming out of the zone. And now it's Lukin. Centering free for 𝗃𝗏𝗏 as he shoots. And I think 𝗬𝗏𝗏 got a piece of that one. Now David Levin. In over the line. Cuts to the outside. Drop pass for 𝗬𝗏, and he shot it higher with the glove of 𝗬𝗂𝗏. That puck rides the wall all the way back into HC Netanya's zone. 𝗏𝗏𝗃. He's going to head for 𝗬𝗏. They're playing Lukin to break it up. Now it's David Levin back in, but it's an offside. David Levin not happy about that one. The puck was sitting right at the blue line. It was a close call, but the referee made it. Faceoff comes outside the offensive zone for HC Netanya. Face-off controlled by Cameron Angus. Nearly a turnover to 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Puck was bouncing. Rome will send this one in behind 𝗬𝗏𝗏. Collected by Horowitz behind the net. Turns it over to 𝗪𝗫𝗀. 𝗪𝗫𝗀, a drop pass to Rome. Finds Stillson cutting into the zone. No shot available, so he goes down low for Angus. Picked out of the scrum by 𝗏𝗏𝗏, trying to hit Milner with a pass. Collected by 𝗏𝗏. Gets around 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Rome fakes, waits, shoots. Blocked in front by Horowitz. Horowitz without a stick. Able to collect control for Netanya. Sends Milner on his way. Milner, inside, outside, to the backhand. Saved by 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏, and he covers the rebound. A great display of hands for Aviv Milner one-on-one. Able to collect that puck, but he didn't get all of that shot that he wanted. Looking to go over the right pad of 𝗫𝗫𝗀. But another strong save by the veteran of the Israeli national team. It's back to the point. Turner will float that one in. Hoping David Levin gets to it first against 𝗵𝗂𝗃. 𝗬𝗏𝗏 centering out in front. It was Levin looking for Litterman. Couldn't get a stick on it. Litterman collects in the neutral zone. Now 𝗏𝗏𝗃, his defense partner trying to set it ahead. The pass was weak and collected by 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Goodman right back in. He's ridden to the boards by Litterman. Now it's 𝗏𝗏𝗃 starting a breakout for Levin. On to 𝗬𝗏𝗏. 𝗬𝗏𝗏 right side into the zone. Gets around 𝗕𝗁𝗁. 𝗬𝗏𝗏 trying to wheel it out in front for 𝗧𝗏𝗺. The puck wouldn't come with him. Now Kovales. Oh, he's hit hard by Aviv Milner. David Levin. He cuts to the outside, goes behind the net again. Looking to center out in front. Oh! And I think 𝗃 got a piece of that one. If not, it was blocked. Either way, that puck stays out. Pass across to Milner. Drop feed for Turner. Back into the skates of Milner. Has Marner at the point. Marner a drive. Deflected up over the net. Referee waiting to blow the whistle with the net off its moorings, and he does. We'll get another look at that chance from Levin coming from behind the net. Can't really tell from that camera angle if 𝗃 got a bit of his stick on it. Still no goals in the second period after each team had 2 in the first. Both goaltenders have been exceptionally sharp. And it looks like 𝗵𝗃 Netanya is going to call a timeout. An interesting decision in a 2-2 hockey game.
Timeout for 𝗵𝗃 Netanya.
From the coach, I probably feel like 𝗵𝗃 Netanya has the offense in the tank, but is not using it as well as they could. Trying to direct some offense. Incredibly capable players on that bench, the Levin boys. Ilya Spektor, Ity Weitz, Aviv Milner. You go up and down that lineup, and it's oozing with offensive talent. Coach probably expects with the score only 2-2. Face-off controlled by 𝗏𝗂, and it's Nikita Lukin picking it up behind his own end. Nikita Lukin can skate. He takes it himself. With 𝗃 calling the goal, and a great play by Weitz on the back check to pick it off. Puck comes into the neutral zone, collected by Lukin. Feed from Michael Katz. Trying to go ahead for 𝗃. It's picked off by Marr. Eventually 𝗏𝗂 able to send this one back down. Weitz chips it around Lukin. Ity Weitz. A slap shot and a pad save by 𝗃. Weitz picks it up on the other side. Can't get around 𝗃. And now it's Lukin getting around Milner. Lukin to the backhand. Cuts out in front. And it ends up in the breadbasket of Daniel Elliott. Face-off controlled by 𝗏𝗂. Ďowry on his backhand really turned it over. 𝗃𝗃𝗏. Now sent ahead, 𝗪novich. Rome pins his man to the wall. Collected by Netanya. Turner sends one out in front. Couldn't get it on goal. 𝗃 has to be alert, and he makes the save.
Don't forget to go back down by 𝗃𝗃𝗏 and buy your checker back for a chance to win a prize.
Saunders gets it out of the zone off the face-off. Now it's David Levin back into the zone. Levin a shot over the shoulder of 𝗃 and out of play. He had a tiny little opening to get that puck to go in, but just missed it high.
Don't forget to get your 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Please don't throw the puck since it will announce it at the end of the game.
Levin wins the faceoff. Spector's shot blocked up high and into the protective netting. 5:48 to go in the second period. Milner, good hit in the corner. He's able to release the puck. Gets around two 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 defenders and then back to the point for 𝗂𝗂𝗃. Turner, wrist shot through traffic, saved by 𝗂𝗂𝗃, and he puts it in the corner. 𝗏𝗏 can't clear. Turner, wrist shot, went wide of the net. 𝗂𝗂𝗃 to Levin. Spector wanted to step into that one. He sends it down low to Levin instead. Levin almost tried in Michigan. Instead, he'll cut to the middle. Levin a shot, save 𝗂𝗂𝗃. Trying to get fancy there behind the net. 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃 read it well. So Levin either lost the puck or put it right back down on the ice because he'll had a better chance of getting it back to the point. Or just taking it himself as he did, walked right into the slot. Got a good shot away, but a better save by 𝗂𝗂𝗃. Weitz hands off for Milner. Milner behind the net has 𝗵𝗏𝗹 out in front. Milner sends one down to 𝗵𝗏𝗹. Centering feed out in front. Oh, and Tilson shot it in on his own goaltender. Back to the point now for Litvak. He throws one to the goal, blocked in front by his own man. Now Maurer another chance, and it's patted aside by 𝗂𝗂𝗃. Lukin starts the rush for 𝗵𝗃𝗃. Gets around Maurer. Centering feed out in front. Kovlis shoots. He scores! 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃. And it's 3-2 𝗵𝗃𝗃. That was all started by Nikita Lukin in his own end. A great play to get around the defenseman and an even better pass to find Kovlis cutting to the net. He makes no mistake going over the shoulder of Daniel 𝗬𝗪. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 regains their lead and it's 3-2. Lowry sends this one all the way around. 𝗬𝗪 will stop it for 𝗂𝗂𝗃. Aronovich up ahead, it's brought into the zone.
Goal for the young Dolphins, assist by number 6, Nikita Lukin.
Turner comes back to the point.
3, Glenn
Aronovich.
Collins.
Go out in front, Aronovich still with the puck. Battle for it in the face-off dot. Collected by Aronovich, trying to turn away from 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃. He turned the puck over to 𝗪𝗁𝗂. Wiggler giving chase, hands off to Aronovich. Back to the point for Turner. He waits, he shoots one, and it's blocked wide. Angus on his backhand. Gets one all the way out of the zone. Turner trying to stop it. Gives to 𝗂𝗂𝗃. Now it's sent right back to 𝗵𝗃𝗃. And they move the puck ahead. Daniel 𝗪𝗁𝗂. Centering feed out in front, looking for Tilson. Tilson not fast enough to get there. Now it's turned over behind the net. Out in front, 𝗪𝗁𝗂. Save 𝗬𝗪 in the crease. Still battling for it. Angus now comes away with the puck. Trying to get it back to the point, but a strong play by 𝗪𝗪𝗍 to force it out of the zone. Larome turns away from 𝗂𝗂𝗃. He goes down, no penalty. Angus a shot. Save 𝗬𝗪. He left a rebound. Comes back to him, and he makes the save. Strong as Daniel 𝗬𝗪 has been tonight, he's left a couple rebounds. That one nearly cost him a great chance. Angus to double up the 𝗵𝗃𝗃 lead. Lukin didn't even drop a stick on that face-off. Comes this way to 𝗵𝗏𝗹𝗆. 𝗵𝗏𝗹𝗆 drop pass to Milner. Milner all the way over looking for Levin. Broken up by Nikita Lukin coming back. Levin throws one towards the goal. So it's deflected out of play. 2:55 to go in the second period with 𝗵𝗃𝗃 up 3-2 on 𝗏𝗃 Netanya. They had 10 goals on opening night against the Jerusalem Capitals. They cannot find a way to build a lead against 𝗏𝗏. 𝗵𝗏𝗆 wins that face-off forward, collects it behind the net. Then stops and starts. Hands off to 𝗬𝗏𝗆 and a shot goes wide. 𝗏𝗏 sends one all the way around for 𝗵𝗏𝗹, out of his reach. So it comes to 𝗃𝗶𝗀 as he tries to punch it out. Said he'll kick it out. 𝗏𝗏 reaches it first for ＨC Netanya in his own end. Milner all the way across. You'll have 𝗏𝗏 with 𝗵𝗏𝗹 trailing him. 𝗏𝗏 sent one in front to 𝗵𝗏𝗹 and the shot was deflected high. Lukin. Four checkers on either side of the goal. He'll flip this one all the way down, looking for 𝗃𝗂𝗏 who was behind the defense. They call an icing, and Nikita Lukin and Jake Ňáўry obviously upset because their player was in behind the defense. Now the referees are going to talk this over. Daniel Nickichuk was up playing offense. He looked to be behind the Netanya defense. Might stand, and Lukin is visibly upset. So instead of an icing, they'll actually put this face-off deep in the Netanya zone. Normally when there's a missed icing call, as we saw last night, or excuse me, on Wednesday night, the face-off will come to the center ice circle. The referee's giving 𝗏𝗏 an advantage, but they blow it as that pass by 𝗏𝗏𝗏 went between both defenders and into the neutral zone. Netanya now a chance to regroup. 𝗂𝗂𝗍 ahead to Turner, who fights along for the ride, along with Aronovich, 3-on-2. Turner all the way across, looking now a follow-up chance is stopped by 𝗂𝗂𝗏 and it hit the netting. So looks like we're going to have a penalty here against number 10, Michael Katz. I think the call is slashing. Not sure exactly where that penalty happened. But now ＨC Netanya heads to a crucial power play with 1:41 to go in the period. Milner a shot, and it went wide. 𝗬𝗏𝗆 walks the line. Turned it over. Angus chopped at that one. Couldn't get it to go. Now Levin steps, shoots. Oh, and he hit the side of the net. Turner to Milner. Comes out from the goal line, sends it to Turner. Turner this way, or far side to Levin. A shot is deflected high by 𝗬𝗏𝗆 over the net. Milner comes out in front, all the way over. Levin corrals it, shoots it. Save is made, comes back to him. Levin, drop for Milner. Over to Turner, quick pass over, Levin. Back up top. Milner walks in, shoots one, blocked by Nickichuk. Can't clear the zone. Turner another chance, and it goes wide off the block by Rome. Here is Turner, sending one in front for Milner. He was wide open in the slot. Rome has to get this one out quickly, and he does. 38 seconds remaining in the period. 𝗪𝗏𝗍 way out of this goal to keep the play moving quickly. Milner, drop pass for 𝗬𝗏𝗆. Oh, he turned it over. 𝗃𝗂𝗏, he'll race into the zone. 𝗃𝗂𝗏, the two back checkers, and a great play by 𝗂𝗂𝗏 to take the puck away. What a defensive effort by 𝗪𝗂𝗂𝗏. Now Milner, drop pass for Levin with 9 seconds. Hands off to 𝗬𝗏𝗆, a drive, saved by 𝗂𝗂𝗏. One more chance for Netanya. Sent out in front, they score! They beat the clock! David Levin has tied this game at 3 on the power play. Finally, they get the look they were hoping for on the power play. Levin had plenty of time and space in the top of the right circle. I think that might have hit a 𝗏𝗏𝗆 skate on its way to the net, but it goes through the legs of 𝗕𝗁, and once again we are tied as we're about to head to the long intermission. 0.7 seconds left on the clock. Looks like they're going to end the period 0.7 seconds early. They choose not to drop the puck, and both teams will head to the locker room.
Netanya by number 16, David.
An exciting game here at One Ice. We are tied at 3 between Netanya and 𝗵𝗏. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the third period.
אני לא מדבר איתה, היא באה עם שאלות. היא רק רוצה לרדת ואני רק לעלות. ימים כלילות, אני לא מאמין. עיניים כמו הים ולא חסר לה מלנין. ממי את שלי ולא אכפת לי לממי. מחליט פה על הכביש איתה כמו על הנענים. כל הסמים זה מרגיש לה נעים. ביט שאני מרגיש כמו 50, היא רוצה את הקנדי. כבר עשיתי 100,000, אבא שלה על בנטלי. היא הולכת עם הטרנדים אז נשאר אותנטי. שומע איך היא מתקשרת בשביל פח ופרחי. הם פותחים עליי עיניים כמו חולצה של פנדי. כל הלילה בשמיים כאילו היא הלמדי. ביט שעושה את הדב, נהייתי סקפטי. אז תתקשרי לנוקיה יותר דיסקרטי. מרגיש את הבאסים בגוף אז נהייתי יותר אנרגטי, עולה לבמה, חשמל באוויר פה כאילו קונפטי, ממשיך לעבוד על זה עוד אז אולי זה גנטי. 5 אלמנטים אז תן לי את המייק ותדליק את הביט. צדק פואטי, אני בייסיטי שותה פה שמפניה, הני שמפניה. נתתי לה בלילה כאילו היא באה מנתניה, יש לה עיניים כחולות, היא בלונדינית, לא באה מגרמניה. לא רוצה גרוץ' ארמני פור ריל, רק לדבר איתי מי אני מה אני. אז 0 מעלות, היא מרגישה את הקור הזה בכל העצמות. אני לא מדבר איתה, היא באה עם שאלות. היא רק רוצה לרדת ואני רק לעלות. ימים כלילות, אני לא מאמין. עיניים כמו הים ולא חסר לה מלנין. ממי את שלי ולא אכפת לי לממי. מחליט פה על הכביש איתה כמו על הנענים. כל הסמים זה מרגיש לה נעים.
נכנסתי אל הלב שלך בלי אינטרו. אני לא סומך על אף אחד ומדבר רק עם עצמי פה. אני לא אדם קשה, אני אחד שקשה להבין טוב. תמיד מסביר פנים, אולי פשוט אני לא מסביר טוב. הכאב בכיף שותה לי שלוקים מהסירופ. מעביר אותו אלייך ואת שחקת איתי מסירות. פרנויה, אני כל הזמן באיקון. מגיל 22 אני מעשן כמו על ההיסטור. אהבה עיוורת זה בגלל המתנול. חום הגוף שלה אומר הכל. קשה לצאת משם זה כמו לצאת ממערבולת. יש בי את הרצון אבל אין לי את היכולת. בכמה תסביכים אני צריך עוד לאכול. סוחב עליי את כל העול, סוחב את כל העולם על הגב עד כמה שאני יכול. הדואגת אני לא, מעשנים על החלון בחוץ יש 0 מעלות.
היא מרגישה את הקור הזה בכל העצמות. אני לא מדבר איתה, היא באה עם שאלות. היא רק רוצה לרדת ואני רק לעלות. ימים כלילות, אני לא מאמין. עיניים כמו הים ולא חסר לה מלנין. ממי את שלי ולא אכפת לי למה מי. מחליט פה על הכביש איתה כמו על עננים. כל הסמים זה מרגיש לנעים.
Tonight's IEHL broadcast is brought to you by Ponte FPV Drone Video, 𝗵𝘀𝗿𝗄𝗃 Skate Sharpen, Hockey Central Shop in Krefeld, Germany, Transport Regent, Canada's finest moving company for over 20 years, and 𝗨𝗏𝗃 Photography Store in Tel Aviv.
Welcome back to One Ice Arena for the third period between 𝗬𝗁 Netanya and the 𝗵𝗏𝗹 Dolphins. Before we get going, just a little bit of an apology, as some of you might know, Israel and formal are two words that really don't belong in the same sentence. So we've had a little bit of trouble getting completely accurate rosters, and just some changes to let you know of on 𝗬𝗁 Netanya. Unfortunately, both Levin twin or brothers are not playing. Number 71, Mike Levin, that's what his jersey reads. That's 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗏. Number 82, who we thought was Arthur Litterman, who you see on your screen, that is 𝗁𝗏𝗵𝗏𝗺. Number 4, whose last name is, who on his jersey says Horowitz, that is 𝗪kovits. And that's all the changes we have for today. We'll work on those changes to get it a bit more concrete for next week, but for now, thank you for working with us, and we hope you enjoy what should be a terrific third period here at One Ice Arena between Netanya and 𝗵𝗏𝗹. Tied at 3. This puck comes all the way out of the zone. Controlled by 𝗂𝗏 Shlomo Litvak lost the puck as it went behind him. And now he'll send it all the way around for David Levin. Turning away from Or Rome. Now picking up speed through the neutral zone. Levin cuts to the outside, still with control of the puck. He gets a shot away and a blocker save by 𝗃. First time since the beginning of this game that the ice is fresh, so we'll see how that affects both teams' offense early in this third period. Here in the IEHL, we only flood the rink twice. That's 4 warm-ups and before the third period. That can certainly have an effect on how the puck moves and how the players move as well. It's absolutely critical in a game as close as this one. First this season to be tied heading into the third period. Sigalov sends this one hard in behind near 𝗃. He'll go out to play it. But a failed clear shot in by 𝗵𝗏𝗹 wide of the net. That one sent it around behind 𝗪𝗪𝗫. And he slows it down for 𝗵𝗏𝗹. 𝗵𝗏𝗹, the outlet pass to Milner. Has to turn with that puck. Heads in 2-on-4 with 𝗏𝗏𝗀. Joining them is 𝗵𝗏𝗹, but Milner walks into the zone offside. One more change to note for 𝗬𝗁 Netanya. Number 21, whose jersey reads Yuval Turner, is really Ori Kafri. Yuval Turner, unfortunately, injured this season. He's the gentleman you hear sometimes at the scorer's table. Part of this great team at One Ice, helping us put on the IEHL this season. A steal by Rome. Gonna get it down low from 𝗪𝗫. So Netanya leads the rush the other way. Pritzkov stops on a dime. Has Mar coming in from the bench, or from the blue line, excuse me, sends one down low to Aronovich. Aronovich turning away from Tilson. Sending one out in front, saved by 𝗃. Comes back to Aronovich on the near wall. Aronovich turns away from Angus. Good play by Aronovich, trying to feed one out in front. Could it be handled there by 𝗵𝘀𝗀𝗺? Hard check on 𝗪𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗺. Puck nearly came free for David Levin. 𝗃_𝗀 tried to bring it in the zone, but it wouldn't come with him, so it's 𝗚ngus dropping for 𝗏. 𝗏 looking for a tip from 𝗚ngus, didn't find. Now comes in front for 𝗃_𝗀, and he shot it wide. The rebound went off of 𝗪𝘂𝗏𝗃 and wide of 𝗬𝘂𝗽. Battle for in the corner, and 𝗵𝗲𝗺 coming away with the puck. 𝗚ngus stops it, sends it back to the point for 𝗵𝘂𝗀, but he bobbled it. And now here it's David Levin, 2-on-0 with 𝗏𝑒ctor. Levin over to 𝗏𝑒ctor. Oh! He sent it back to Levin, and he hit the post with the shot. Looking the other way, he shoots, and a save by 𝗬𝘂𝗽𝗍. A prime opportunity for HC Netanya to take the lead. We're going to have one more look at it on the replay. We'll see if 𝗕𝗁 got a piece of it. That's square iron. Had 𝗕_𝗁 dead to rights. David Levin couldn't hit the post more squarely. Controlled by 𝗵𝘂𝗀𝗀 for 𝗵𝗲𝗺. Shot through is blocked away. 𝗵𝘀𝗀𝗺 picks this one up on the other side, sends Milner on his way. He'll deflect that one in, no icing. Milner gets on his horse, tries to take it away from 𝗵𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗃, but a good turn by 𝗵𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗃 to send it through, but almost the turnover there. 𝗬𝗏𝗽 cutting in, trying to pick that puck off. But now it's Netanya moving it the other way. 𝗵𝘀𝗀𝗺 gets around 𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗺. He shoots one, saved by 𝗕_𝗁, leaves a rare rebound. Lukin calling for this one. Pass from 𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗃 missed him. It'll go all the way all the back down. Icing was called, and that's going to bring a face-off to the right of 𝗕_𝗁. Just about 3.5 minutes played in this third period. Stay with us at the conclusion of this game. 𝗂𝗏 will be taking on Haifa about 15 minutes after we're done here. I'll be with you along with Jacob Churchborn, one of the 𝗵𝗲𝗺 players, will come in to be my broadcast partner for that game. But for now, an exciting finish ahead between Netanya and 𝗵𝗲𝗺. As this puck is launched into the 𝗵𝗲𝗺 bench. Confusion as to where this face-off is going to be. The puck was deflected into the bench. If the last touch was off a 𝗵𝗲𝗺 stick, it's going to be in their defensive zone. But if the last touch was off the Netanya player, it'll come out into the neutral zone. They'll say it went off a 𝗵𝗲𝗺 player, and face-off to the left of 𝗕_𝗁. Controlled though by 𝗵𝗲𝗺, at least momentarily. Levin trying to pick it off in the corner, trying to get some help from 𝗏𝑒ctor, but 𝗬𝗏 comes away with it for 𝗵𝗲𝗺. Sends Goodman on his way. Drop pass for 𝗬𝗏, stays onside. 𝗬𝗏 a shot, and it hit the glove of 𝗬𝘂𝗽𝗍 and went wide. Cats controls the neutral zone. Backhand feed intended for 𝗬𝗏. Has Churchborn going to the net, but a good play by 𝗬𝗏𝗏 to break it up. David Levin chops it softly along the wall, and now 𝗏𝑒ctor into the offensive zone. 𝗏𝑒ctor shoots, blocker save. 𝗏𝑒ctor picks it up on the other side. Drops for 𝗪𝗏. Down low to Levin. Levin steps, shoots, pad save by 𝗕_𝗁, and it sticks to him. That's great awareness by a big goaltender near 𝗕_𝗁. Pad. Covering it up and making sure there's absolutely no rebound. With some dangerous players out there on the ice for HC. Depth of Netanya will try and get to work here off the draw. 𝗵𝗀𝗑𝗏 punches that one to the corner, hoping 𝗏𝗏𝗍 will go get it. 𝗵𝗀𝗑𝗏 ends up picking it up right behind the net. Comes now out to the point, and down low for 𝗏𝗏𝗍. He shoots one off the shoulder of 𝗕_𝗁. 𝗵𝗀𝗑𝗏 rides his man into the wall. But no one there for Netanya to pick it up. So now it's Angus deflecting that puck ahead for Rome. He'll chip that one in. 𝗪𝘂𝗃 in after it for 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗺. But 𝗂𝗃𝗍 collects the puck for Netanya. Here's 𝗂𝗃𝗍 skating well out of his own zone. 𝗂𝗃𝗍 up on the rush. Goes behind the net. Looks for a pass out in front. He goes all the way back to the point. That was way too hot to handle by Ori Bosrender. Taken by Kovles. And he's hit hard again. We've seen Kovles get checked a couple times. 𝗕𝗁𝗁 trying to get around. He does. Feed across to Angus. He shoots one. It's deflected wide. Vorobjov. Up ahead to Milner. Milner drags, backhands one on goal. It was deflected and a save by 𝗃𝗁. 𝗃𝗁 not appreciative of that flyby after he made the save. Goaltenders have a right to their crease and they're very protective of it. Now they're actually going to send a 𝗬𝗲𝗺 to the penalty box. Referee called a slash. Didn't see if it was on the goaltender or on one of the 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗺 defensemen, and he was driving to the net. 𝗬𝗲𝗺, the one who got in 𝗃𝗁's face after he made that easy save. But a little bit too aggressive. And now an important power play for 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗺, their first of the third. As we remain tied, approaching the halfway point of the third period. Here's 𝗃𝗄𝗄, can't clear the zone. Leave Milner able to get it to center ice. Nikita Lukin right back in. Sidesteps Milner. Lukin trying to feed it across. It was blocked away. Kovles trying to feed one out in front. Taken by Spector, and he'll launch this one all the way down on near 𝗃𝗁. 𝗪𝗁𝗂 the handoff for Lukin. That one lands nicely from 𝗪𝗁𝗂, but he couldn't handle it, so Kovles has to give it back to him. Almost a 3-on-1 into the zone, but the puck got a bit away from 𝗪𝗁𝗂. So 𝗪𝗁𝗂 back in, has to beat two defensemen. Now he rides him off and forces him to the corner. Spector back to Milner. Now it's 𝗏 coming in from the point, sending one behind the net. 𝗃𝗁𝗁 goes off from there, and he's hit hard by Milner. A bit late after the play. That looks like there's going to be a penalty. Here's Lukin. Shoots one, blocker save. And it looks like they're going to call Milner for interference. Milner threw that hit a little too hard, a little too late. Now a 5-on-3 power play coming up for the Dolphins. A reminder, HC Netanya is without their team. They used it in the second period when this game was tied 2-2. It'll be a 51-second 5-on-3 with 7:43 to go in the third period. But Netanya controls off the draw. 𝗃𝗁𝗁 trying to eat as much clock as he can. He'll send this one all the way down. 𝗃𝗁 bobbles that one behind his net. For 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗺 Dolphins there to collect it. It's Rome. The only forechecker being David Levin. Rome gets around Levin. Rome cuts in, trying to hand it off. Kovles. Down low for Rome, up top 𝗪𝗁𝗂. 𝗪𝗁𝗂 trying to turn away from David Levin. Feed down low, intercepted by 𝗃𝗁𝗁. And he'll skate this one ahead for David Levin. 𝗃𝗁𝗁 with him. Levin cuts in the middle, shoots wide of the net. Now a turnover, 𝗃𝗁𝗁 centering feet out in front, Levin not there to handle it, and now Rome moves in. 1-on-1 against 𝗏. Rome a shot, patted aside. One man out of the box. It's a 5-on-4 for another minute and 1 second. Kovles didn't see the back check coming, still able to get it to 𝗪𝗁𝗂. 𝗪𝗁𝗂 fed it across, no one there to handle it for 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗺, so it's Spector moving ahead. Only one man to beat, it's 𝗃𝗁𝗁. Spector drags, can't get around 𝗃𝗁𝗁 though. 𝗵𝗲𝗺 trying some pretty passing, and they turn it over one more time. Aronovich turned it over. 𝗵𝗲𝗺 the other way. 𝗪ζiko glides into the zone. 𝗪ζiko shot blocked in front. Lukin picks it up. He'll chop this one to the corner. 𝗏𝗏 will clear the zone. Lukin behind the defense. 𝗃𝗏 there to stop it for 𝗵𝗲𝗺. Nikita Lukin with only 10 seconds to go on the 𝗵𝗵-𝗬𝗺 penalty. Looks like Netanya going to be able to kill this one off. We remain tied, approaching 5 minutes away in the third period. Is that one set in front for 𝗏𝗏, and he couldn't get a stick on it. He threw one to the net, and it was patted aside by 𝗬𝗪. 𝗬𝗺 right back in. 𝗬𝗺 gets around a shot off the mask of 𝗃𝗏. Roviev throws one in front. 𝗬𝗺 didn't see it coming. Lukin brings it ahead. Down the right wing boards, he turns away, sends it back up front to 𝗏𝗏. Puck is bobbling, trying to chop one towards the goal. Batted away by 𝗏𝗏. Lukin picks it up in the right circle. Lukin throws one to the goal, looking for a tip from 𝗏𝗏, couldn't get it. 𝗏𝗏 wheels this one around. 𝗏𝗏 chops this one towards the blue line. Batted down by Vorobjov, and then 𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏 to his backhand. Gets around Nikitchuk, throws it in front, patted away. Vorobjov the follow-up, and it was blocked in front by 𝗏𝗏. Now feet in front, 𝗏𝗏 on his backhand. 𝗏𝗏 another block, and it ends up behind the net. Nikitchuk without a stick, trying to clear, he can't. 𝗂𝗂 the keep-in, comes all the way around, hits that broken stick. Now Vorobjov trying to feed it out in front, no one there for Netanya. Now it comes to 𝗵𝗺. 𝗵𝗺 gets around Goodman, shot one through the crease, saved by 𝗃𝗏, and he's able to cover. Now things getting feisty in front of 𝗃𝗏. 𝗏𝗏 was there initially. He had the tip on that 𝗵𝗵-𝗬𝗺 shot. Things look like they're going to settle down. What action in the third period. 4:25 left to play. We remain tied at 3. Overtime and shootout rules are exactly those from the National Hockey League. We'll play 3-on-3 for 5 minutes if needed, and then a shootout. Some players gathering up ground. 𝗵𝗲𝗺 mentioned they're going to after being bombarded with a flurry of chances. Their goaltender absolutely keeping them in this hockey game. They were unsuccessful on a 5-on-3 power play that was a prime opportunity to take the lead one more time. They led 2-0 and 3-2 in this hockey game. David Levin with a game-tying goal with under a second to play back in the second period. After some more brilliance by both goaltenders, we remain tied. Ilya Spector, Sergei Bello, and David Levin, the forwards, for 𝗏𝗏 Netanya. There's only 4 players out for 𝗵𝗲𝗺, and they want Lukin on the ice for this face-off. 𝗵𝗲𝗺 wins it. It comes to Lukin. Lukin drifts to the outside, throws one on goal, and they score! It sneaks through 𝗬𝗪, and for the third time this game, 𝗵𝗲𝗺 leads. It's 4-3. Absolutely a shot that Daniel 𝗬𝗪 wants back from an impossible angle. 𝗬𝗪 goes to crouch for that puck, expecting Lukin to go around the net, but it hits his glove and deflects in behind him. Does Netanya have one more tie in them? Here's David Levin. 𝗬𝘀𝗫𝗃𝗀. This way, 𝗵𝗏𝗹. Sends one out in front of pad save. Centers in front, and they score! David Levin again ties the game for Netanya. Just like Daniel, 𝗬𝘂𝗽𝗍 wanted that one back. 𝗕𝗁 definitely wants that one back. I think this goes off of 𝗏𝗁 in front of the net. It's a great zone entry by Netanya. A good first chance, and yeah, it goes off of 𝗏𝗁 standing on the right. Near 𝗕𝗁, that shot was going wide. But a smart veteran play from Levin, just getting the puck towards the net. And he's rewarded with yet another goal. But now a steal by 𝗏𝗏𝗺. kovlez back to Rome. Trips in on 𝗬𝘂𝗽𝗍, and he covers.
Assist number 19, Victor Bobio. And number 17, 𝗬𝘂𝗫𝗃𝗀. Goal by number 16, David Levin.
You hear the chants for David Levin. He's a popular name around these circles. He's the first Israeli player to even reach an NHL team, having tried out with 3 of them, as we mentioned in our first broadcast a couple nights ago, as Milner brings this one in for Netanya. Milner fan on that one, and now Lukin takes it their way. Almost turned it over, but now it's 𝗏𝗏𝗺. Sends kovlez down the right wing. kovlez trying to get around 𝗏𝗃. Good defensive play, turns it the other way quickly. Milner walks in. Goes by the net. Drop feed for 𝗵𝗏𝗺. He shoots one. A good play by kovlez getting back to slow that shot. And it drips on 𝗕𝗁, who makes the save. First night of the league, we saw fans wearing David Levin jerseys from his days in Sudbury. Saw another one today from his KHL club in Riga. There's a sign on the other side of the rink that is praising Levin as that shot is turned aside by 𝗕𝗁. HC Netanya, a very popular team, especially since we're right outside that city, a couple miles away. Sigalov around to Aronovich. Aronovich trying to get away from Tilson, applying the pressure. It's 𝗏. Hands off to Sigalov. He moves very well through center ice. Steps around 𝗏𝗏𝗺, and the puck wouldn't come with him. 𝗏𝗏𝗺 slides to get that one out of the zone. Unsuccessful, though. Sigalov chips this one down low. Aronovich realized he couldn't catch up to that one. A slow back check as 𝗵𝗏𝗹 instead elects to dump and change. 𝗪ζiko stood up at center ice by Levin. Has to go get his glove. As we approach 2 minutes to play in the third. David Levin gets around 𝗪ζiko. That's the middle. He shoots one wide of the post. Taken by 𝗓𝗏. Has Angus with him. Good play by 𝗏𝗄𝗏 to pick it up. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 will chop at that one, send it all the way down. Milner can't find 𝗵𝗏𝗹. So 𝗵𝗏𝗹 can't clear, though. Sent back down. 𝗓𝗏 chips it away. 𝗪ζiko sends one around. Jake 𝗓𝗏 on the far wall. Chips this one through center. He's lucky Levin didn't pick that one off. As now 𝗏𝗏𝗏 will skate this one right back in. Levin with some open ice. Centering feed. 𝗵𝗏𝗹 shoots. Oh, what a kick save by 𝗕𝗁. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 trying to go all the way over from Milner. Pass was slowed by Nikitschuk. Puck sitting in the slot, trying to get it over to Milner, but he was in front of it. David Levin behind the net. Sending one out in front, looking for Milner. It was blocked away, and now Angus has some speed, trying to get around 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Angus shoots, save by 𝗬𝘂𝗽𝗍. Angus still with the puck, drop for Rome. He shoots, another save by 𝗬𝘂𝗽𝗍.
Last minute for the third period.
Turned up ahead. Levin still on the ice. He shoots, and a save by 𝗕𝗁, and he'll cover that one. 40 seconds left. And an exciting third period of play here at One Ice Arena. We have a slight change in the rules, actually. If this game goes to a shootout or stays tied at the end of regulation, we'll head straight to a shootout, NHL style. We'll explain what that means if we get there. Turnover at center ice. 𝗂𝗏 couldn't get the puck to come with him. Aronovich to 𝗏𝗏. Now hit hard by 𝗏𝗏. Lukin tries to bring this one in, but it goes away from his stick. 𝗏𝗏 didn't get a stick on it, so that'll come all the way back for an icing. 7 seconds to play in the third period. One last important face-off coming up in the offensive zone. Face-off controlled by 𝗵𝗏. Shot by 𝗬𝗏 trying to deflect it was wrong. Puck ends up in the corner, and that will do it. The first game of the season to head beyond regulation. We're tied at 4 apiece between Netanya and 𝗵𝗏. And we will head to a shootout. So this shootout will work just like it does in the National Hockey League. It's a best of 3. So that means each team will get at least 2 chances to shoot. And whoever is leading at the end of 3, let's call them innings, will win this hockey game.
Tonight's IEHL broadcast is brought to you by Ponte FPV Drone Video, Pro Edge's Skate Sharpening, Hockey Central Shop in Krefeld, Germany, Transport Regent, Canada's finest moving company for over 20 years, and 𝗵𝗄𝗃 photography store in Tel Aviv.
So 𝗵𝗏 will shoot first. It's going to be number 71, 𝗺𝗏, 22 years old, out of Israel. And 2 goals, 2 assists for 4 points. 3 games for Israel. Actually, instead, it's going to be David Levin for Netanya, who will shoot first on near 𝗧𝗏.
The first one to shoot out will be David Levin, number 16 from HC Netanya.
Levin picks this one up slowly. Moves to his right. Lynch is denied by 𝗧𝗏. Arguably the best player down for HC Netanya. And now it's going to be 𝗺𝗏 stepping onto the ice for 𝗵𝗏.
Second one will be 𝗺𝗏, number 71
in his own zone.
from Dolphins.
With speed. Glove save, 𝗬𝗏. Now it's going to be number 17, 𝗬𝗏. Captain of the Israeli national team from 2015 to 2018.
The third one will be
The captain
𝗬𝗏, number 17
of
from
HC Netanya. Here he comes. Spector moves left. Backhand, he scores! Oh, baby, what a play by 𝗬𝗏. If you're gonna go to the backhand, you gotta get that one high over the pad. And 𝗬𝘂𝗍 𝗬𝗺 went into the top shelf. Now it's 𝗫𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗺.
Third one will be number 3 from Batyan Dolphins, 𝗫𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗺.
He picks this one up with good speed. 𝗫𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗺 straight in. He scores! The backhand to the forehand, and 𝗫𝗵𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗺 has tied this shootout at 1 apiece. Now the speedy Aviv Milner.
Number 10 from HC Netanya, Aviv Milner.
Gonna pick up speed, coming in slowly. Milner, save 𝗵𝗃. Milner chose to keep it slow the entire time, and 𝗃 stuck right with him. And now Lukin with a chance to win the game for HC Batyan.
Number 6,
The Batyan
Nikita
Dolphins.
Lukin.
Here he comes. Lukin. Saved by 𝗃. Trying to go 5-hole. And he shut the door with the stick. So we go to extra rounds. So we'll play international rules in terms of the extra shooters. Anyone can go, so it's going to be Lukin again. Lukin, stopped by 𝗬𝘂𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗺. Now 𝗬𝗫𝗺 will come back out. Not sure why we reversed the
Number
order.
17 from HC Netanya, 𝗬𝗂𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗺.
𝗬𝗫𝗺, who scored the goal for him, gets another chance. Now he can win it. 𝗬𝗫𝗺 moves wide this time. He scores! HC Netanya wins it in a shootout. 2 goals from 𝗬𝗂𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗺. Never led in this game, but they find a way to get it done in the shootout. 𝗫𝗂𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗺 strong when he had to be. And Netanya finds a way to win their 2nd game of the season. They improve to 2-0. An exciting one from start to finish here at One Ice Arena. This one comes to an end. Both teams go to center ice for the handshakes. We got one more game for you this afternoon. It's going to be between Haifa and Hulon. That one will come up in about 15 minutes. But for now, thank you for joining us. My name is 𝗵𝗵𝗺 saying good afternoon and Shabbat Shalom.